We are back for more of Conversations right here on RiverBender.com and Roku TV. Todd joins us now. We have been talking a lot about you, Todd. We have been talking about these hot dogs from First Christian Church in Wood River. How's everything going tonight?
It's going good. We expected with the good weather that we were going to be slammed, that there was going to be quite a few people here. It's the third year we've been doing the hot dogs. The first year was really on a whim. We had some leftover from an event, and we did like 300 hot dogs, and we said, hey, this could be kind of our thing. So last year we did 800 in 2 hours, and then we're like, oh, let's just go for it. So this year we're doing 1,000 hot dogs. They're still cooking them right now.
My question was finally answered. For about an hour and 8 minutes, I have asked, how long does it take to cook all of these hot dogs?
They're still cooking. We started about 3 o'clock. We put them in, wrapped them up and put them in coolers to keep them warm, and we're still cooking. So
that means 4 hours and 8 minutes and counting.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, Todd, with that being said, too, I think it's so important to talk about what the church does, because we were just talking with RFM, and, you know, we're getting ready to go into December and November, and while we get so busy in our own families, we don't realize that there's so many more families that maybe need to reconnect with God, that need to, you know, maybe reconnect with themselves, that maybe just need help.
Absolutely. We did this just to kind of make that introduction. There's lots of people that don't know Jesus, that don't have any experience with church or anything else like that, and since we're on 2nd Lorena, we're right down here, part of downtown. If we feel like this is home, we try to get involved with all the downtown stuff, and so we kind of own that, and we just want to introduce people to Jesus. We're a very friendly congregation, very casual. We just want to get people in to come and see as well. You know, the scripture talks about coming and seeing what Jesus has to offer, and that's all we're trying to do.
Now, how long have you been with the church?
I was carried into First Christian Church, to believe it or not. I'm
darned.
53, so I've been there quite a while. But I've only been as the youth minister for 20. It'll be 20 years in August. So
only 20 years.
Our senior pastor Walter McCaslin, he's been there 30. He's going on his 30th year. So
that's incredible.
We've got very little turnover. We found a family, found home, and we're kind of there.
And that's invaluable to really have. And now,
it's kind of fun when I have kids in my youth group that I remember when they were born, or they're now having kids. So I got kids of kids. It's starting to feel old.
Now I got to ask you: is there anything programs going on in your youth group that we can fill our audience in on?
Absolutely. Youth group, we do Sunday night, junior high and senior high. We try to serve the 4 high schools that are around here: Bethalto, East Alton, Roxana, Bethalto, Roxana, East Alton, and I'm forgetting one anyway, but we try to serve, we got kids from all the different high schools around the area. We meet on Sunday nights and do stuff from 6 to 8. The church itself, we have 2 services in the morning. One's at 8:30 and the other one's at 11, and they're available right there with Sunday school in between. We've got programs for all ages, women's groups, men's groups, all that kind of stuff.
Well, and on top of that too, you're just talking about your location. You guys have had a great opportunity to really see downtown starting to really grow, and take me through that if it's okay.
Yeah, we've been there for 100 years. We just
That's
celebrated
incredible.
a couple years ago.
That's incredible.
So, we had an opportunity. We were looking at the older building because we've been there 100 years and said, what do we need to do? And we decided to stay where we're at and remodel. And we brought the church from a place that had 8 different levels. We brought it all up handicap accessible to meet older people and the people that weren't able to, as mobile as they used to be able to serve the people around us. So we made the investment to bring it up to more modernization, and it's really exciting to see downtown Wood River. I remember hanging out down here when we used to have the old yard sales and the street sales and everything else like that, and then that declined for a while, but now it's great to see all the new businesses opening up and the new life that's down here. We're really happy to be a part of it. So.
Well, and honestly, that's what's been fun, because this is our first experience seeing the downtown trick-or-treating, but what a safe and fun way for families to go out and for business owners just to go out and enjoy. And I'm sure with the church, there's always things to be doing at the church.
Yeah.
But to have a night where you can let that hair down and just go hang out with the community.
It's a lot more fun than a regular trunk or treat. We don't have to be able to be part of this with all the businesses and get people the exposure to see the other stuff that's going on downtown and the life that's down here. It's really fun to see that, that it's great for the whole community to be part of that.
And now, will you be a part of the holiday traditions event as well?
We're looking at that. We rebirth, COVID slowed a whole bunch of stuff down, and we're rebirthing our outreach outreach committee and working on some new stuff, and when we're looking at all the different ways to be interested. That was one of my first priorities when we kind of relaunched the outreach, is to say, how can we be involved with what's already going on downtown, because there's so much effort in that. I'm like, it makes total sense to just join, partner with that. So
100%.
So we'll be looking at, I don't know if we're 100% involved right now, but we'll be doing lots more stuff with the various activities that are going on.
I just think it's great. And now, before I let you go, I asked everyone the same question. What is your candy of choice?
My candy of choice, Milky Way Midnight.
Oh, man, you just brought out one of my blasts from the past. That's what I get every morning at Walgreens.
Oh, all right.
Now, the other one, Halloween movie of choice. Doesn't have to be spooky necessarily.
Halloween movie of choice. I'm gonna go old school. It was kind of fun. I saw it last night, and we were laughing about how it's not scary anymore. But Poltergeist. When I was a kid, go to the Light Carol Lane, it was creepy and everything else like that. And I turned it on for a couple minutes last night and went, "Why was I scared of this movie?" It did not age well.
That's how I was with Chucky. I'm like, why didn't they just kick him in the head?
Yeah, exactly. Punt the guy.
Todd, thank you so much for your time.
Man.
Get back over there, and we'll be back with more conversations after. Let's do this. Let's take a quick commercial break or a quick pause, and we'll come back with more. At 7:13, more Daily Show at Night comes your way next.